It is time to start the second season with West Ham here on Football Manager 2022. As always, thank you very much for coming to one of my videos. If you are new, hello, welcome. Second season, maybe go back and watch that first season as well. Smash a like if you do like it, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and welcome back if you are one of my fantastic subscribers. Second season, as I say, we are only having one match today because we've got all the usual transfer guffings and stuff like that to go through. We'll have a look at the managerial movements in the Premier League as well. And we're starting on the staff screen. And the reason for that is we've had a little bit of a change at the top. Now, we have a new chairperson. David Gold retired in the summer, and some guy called Richard McCrory has taken over. I have no idea if he's a real life person or if he's a FM generated name. Let me know if you're a West Ham fan or if you're in the know and you know that there is a Richard McCrory at the club. But he has taken over. He has stepped up to be chairperson. Now, the reason that's significant is on my FM21 saves, it always started with David Gold retiring and then West Ham got taken over within a couple of years. And that was kind of the whole point of picking West Ham for this series. Was I wanted a club that had that jeopardy of a takeover hanging over them. I've explained this before. And that's why a certain club in the Northeast was supposed to be the focus. Obviously, they had their completely ethical takeover. So I was looking for another club, and West Ham came to mind because of, you know, the ownership's always been a little bit unstable. And so, yeah, that's the reason we took West Ham, and that's the reason I just wanted to bring you up to date with what's going on at the top of the club there, because that was always the precursor in my FM21 saves, and it happened in all of them. That was the precursor to them taking over. To there being a takeover. So I am changing a lot of things around, a lot of the staff. I didn't really do it when I took over, but we are looking at taking over a lot of the staff. And I wanted to show you this guy just in case you need a coach, a head of youth development. Make a note of the name, Jesus Montagnana. Why is the accent on that end? That makes it really hard to say. Montagnana. Just look, his attributes are insane. So yeah, if you need a coach that can do everything, get on it and have a look. He's even a world-class scout. So screenshot that, whatever you need to do, make a note of it. If you're in game, search him up. I think work permit is an issue. We are waiting for the work permit, but it's going to happen. I think it's not going to be an issue. Right, let us get into the transfer history then. And we have spent money. And you've probably caught sight of a very exciting signing there on that first screen. But I will just bring you up to speed on what we did in June. So we brought in a couple of youngsters when they were released. Oliver Turner came in. He's a centre mid or a left back. There's something to work with there. I think 18 years of age, left-footed. He came in from Tottenham. Harvey Godsmark-Ford came in from Leicester City, centre-back or right-back. Again, something to work with there, I think. 6'2", could be a bit of a Dan Burn thing going on at full-back there. You may remember the end of the last episode, I mentioned about Julian Alvarez and Mady Camara. The good news is we got them both in. Both went through. Really, really happy with that. We did have to put release clauses in both their contracts for Champions League clubs. Mady Camara's is 33 million, but we only paid 10 for him. And in terms of Julian Alvarez, it's 37.5, but we only paid 7 for him. So if we were to sell them both for 70 million, it's not a bad return on 17, is it? Owen Wijndal, if you watch my PSG save, he was a director of football signing on that. On FM21, solid left back. It does mean we've sold Arthur Masuaku, who we will get onto. Andre Colas, the goalkeeper I showed you at the end of the last season as well. We got him in early doors. Very, very happy to have him in as well. But interestingly, his contract negotiation, he only wanted to be considered a backup, which got me thinking maybe we could get someone else as well. And that's exactly what we have done in terms of incomings. In terms of outgoing, on this screen, we've got Craig Dawson went out to Bournemouth for 1.6 million. And I think that is about it for that. Todd Cantwell came in on a free. He can play any number of positions. Got released by Norwich, so I thought I'd pick him up. He only wanted to be a squad player. He's on 18.5 grand a week. It's a no-brainer, really. He just looks like he's going to be a very, very good body to have around. Very good squad player. Alex Murray is the other goalkeeper that we've brought in now. I'll be honest, it wasn't my first choice. I wanted Altaya Bayindia from Fenerbahce, and he had a release clause of 17.5 mil, and so we had no problem. Met it. Got to the contract negotiations. It was going well. We were doing the whole negotiate, suggest terms, and I must have got a little twitch in my finger, and I double clicked, and it went to suggest terms and then walk away. And he won't. He collapsed. Obviously, the deal then collapsed, and he won't re-enter negotiations. So my director of football actually came in and made the offer for this guy, and I've had him before. I've had him. Oh, it was years ago. It was way back on 17, I think. I had him in my Inter series, but 5.75 million. Again, an absolute no-brainer. The transfer business we have done has been sensational. And this one I am so excited about. Dusan Vlahovic. We have smashed the West Ham transfer record to bring this guy in. He has cost us an arm and a leg, but I wanted him. I really want. Look at that finishing. There is nobody at the club with finishing like that. He is going to smash goals for us. He's just an out-and-out striker. Where we've got Karim Adeyemi, who can play out on the right or up front. We've got Julian Alvarez, of course, who can play on the left or up front. This guy's just a flat-out striker, and I cannot wait to get him going. He's 6'3", so he's going to be good in the air if for the corners and things. So I'm going to have to go through and sort all that out. Maybe get him attacking the corners a little more. When we play Adeyemi, we kind of have it lurking at the far post. And we have the centre-backs attacking the near post and marking the keeper. I will get Vlahovic, I think, a bit more in the middle. The reason we signed him is because we got an offer out of the blue from today's opponents, Wolves, for Michail Antonio. And they actually asked how much we wanted for him. And it was set at 12.5 million. I think that's how much we ended up selling him for. It was set at 12.5 million automatically. So I've just suggested it. They said, yep, no problem. And I'm kind of gutted to lose him, but he's 32. He was on 70 grand a week. He was in the last year of his contract. And I just thought, actually, do you know what? That's not bad money. We will take it. And kind of glad we did, because I think we've done pretty well on our transfer business at the minute. Arthur Masuaku, as I said, has been sold. He's gone to Zenit. Gonzalo Cardoso went to Fiorentina. He was out on loan. I don't think he's ever played for West Ham. No, he's never made an appearance. And we got like 6.25 mil for him. I'm quite happy to have seen him go. He's been at Basel for the last couple of years. It was good money in the bank, to be honest. It helped us do other bits and pieces. I think that is all our history that we need to know about. We knew Mark Noble and Andriy Yarmolenko were going. So yeah, that is everything. We have had a couple of games already. I should apologise as well right now. I did a lot of updating of all my graphics and things that you download, all the third-party graphics. And I did the real name fix again. And I wasn't aware. I did it so that when I start a new game, Man United and Juventus are called Manchester United and Juventus. And I didn't realise it resets the real name fix in an existing save. So we're now back to having Manchester Ultimate Fighting Championship in the game, which is annoying. It's annoying. And we've got Zebre back as well, which, oh well, it happens. So we've got a relegation battle going on. 17th plays 18th as we welcome Wolves. I don't actually know how we've done against them. These are our friendlies as well, if you want to have a look. Look, we've got revenge on Atalanta for our Europa League semi-final defeat as well, which is always good to see in a pre-season friendly. So how have we done? Oh, we've got a win, a draw and a defeat against them. They knocked us out of the FA Cup last season. We beat them 2-0 at our place. Kurt Zouma and Jared Bowen. Adeyemi scored at their place in the Cup, and then it was a 0-0 draw at Molineux in the Premier League. Right, I think we haven't looked at the managerial movement, have we? We'll do that afterwards, because I've been waffling on for ages, and all you've been doing is looking at spreadsheets. So we'll get into the game. I have no idea what's going on with the team selection, because it has been the pre-season friendlies, which obviously I haven't been doing. So we have, big news is, of course, we've got Declan Rice still. We've still got Thomas Souček. We've still got Nikola Vlasic. So when I made all those signings of Pasalic and Loftus-Cheek and Mady Kamara, they were made preemptively in case those guys went, and they haven't gone. So happy days. We've got a full complement, a 25-man squad. So I'm really happy with that. Manuel Lanzini is still out injured. He's been out for a long old time. He got injured in May. He's still out for another couple of months, which means I'm not going to be able to move him on, unfortunately. We are going with Merritt in goal. Aaron Cresswell keeps his place. Of course he does. It's Aaron Cresswell. And in fact, I think Alex Merritt is the only debutant. Mady Kamara is on the bench. Julian Alvarez is as well. Dusan Vlahovic isn't fully fit, so he is not starting either, but he will come on. That is for sure. Julian Alvarez will probably come on as well for Jeremy Boga out on the left. So I am excited about this season. I think our transfer business has been unreal. I mean, when you look at the squad at the start of the game, you know, we've brought in Karim Adeyemi, we've strengthened the defence with Tarkowski and Jim City. We brought in Owen Vindal now, Kamara. Obviously, the other midfielders we brought in Adeyemi and Vlahovic. So in a year, we've made an amazing amount of progress with the squad, and I am delighted with how things are going. And all these players, other than Vlahovic, who's cost an absolute arm and a leg, the players we've brought in, it's a proper Moneyball sort of thing. They're players that we can make a huge profit on. Even Adeyemi's got a minimum release, but it's 70 odd million. So, and he cost us what, 15, I think it was. So yeah, it's been fantastic business. Right, we are in. The season is underway. By the way, as well, I've changed the settings a little bit. We've lost Jarrod Bowen to injury straight away. That's annoying. That is annoying. That's kind of annoyed me, because that means I'm going to have to give Vlahovic the full game now. Okay, fine. Adeyemi goes out to the right. On comes Vlahovic for the full match. We've got Leicester in midweek as well. I could have done without that. And Tarkowski is saying he's taken a knock as well. Jeez. But yet, Wolves haven't committed a single foul. Right, here's Aaron Cresswell with the free kick. It's cleared away. Cresswell again. Adeyemi to Pasalic. Adeyemi. Pasalic won't get to that. So you might notice I've slowed down the speed of the highlights. And this is in an effort to hopefully... That was a dangerous pass. Hopefully sort out the issues I'm having where it's massively blurring when like corners go into the box and things like that. It was brought to my attention. I had kind of noticed it a little bit. So hopefully just slowing it down a little bit might sort it out. Adeyemi! Off the underside of the bar. That's a shame. That is annoying. Tarkowski's looking a lot fitter now. Lovely ball from Rice. Oh, how is that not over the line? Give me the goal line tech on that one, please. That's not showing anything. That's over the line. Oh, ref, your watch should have buzzed there. No, you're not coming off. I've lost one player to injury. I'm not losing another one. Oh, there's the goal. What are you checking for? What are you checking for? Declan Rice has scored. It's 1-0. There is no offside there. Declan Rice. First goal of the season for the West Ham. No, it was him there. He was playing him on. That guy right there. It's your fault. We're straight in again from kickoff. Here's Morgan Gibbs-White. Willy Bolly to Semedo. Acres of space in front of him. Come on, Aaron, get out there. Tarkowski, big header away. Adeyemi moving forward. Now he plays in Vlahovic. Oh, that's a terrible effort. Terrible effort. He snatched at that one, I think. They are playing... Oh, yeah, they like playing this back three. And now Declan Rice is injured. What the hell? Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. Declan Rice off. On comes Mady Kamara. Oh, this has been a painful first half. Tarkowski to Ben Johnson. Pasalic. Played through for Vlahovic to run onto. He's not the quickest, so he's not going to get to that one. They look like they're playing a really deep line. Because our ball's in behind. We're not getting anywhere near them. They are sitting really, really deep. Merritt with lovely ball out to Cresswell. Loftus-Cheek to Maddy. Now it's played through for Vlahovic. And it's a good save. And offside against Vlahovic. But this time he got in behind. Oh yeah, it's clearly off. I don't know how I didn't spot that in real time. He was massively offside. Bournemouth lead. Oh, actually, yes. I haven't paid any attention to who's come up from the Championship. I maybe should have had a look at that. Bournemouth, clearly one of them. Here's Pasalic to Johnson. Kurt Zuma. Boga. This is alright, this is nice. Adeyemi now. To Pasalic. Loftus-Cheek. Mady Kamara's going to hit one! Oh, what a way to introduce yourself to the London Stadium faithful. Mady Kamara with a postage stamp curler. And it is 2-0. It's a dream debut. I think he's... is he Ivory Coast, I think? Or Senegal? He's one of the two. That is an absolute rocket. That is sublime. Absolutely sublime. Well, we can drop a praise in here, you know. Because we are 2-0 up and we are all over them. Here's Gibbs-White. Johnny Otto. Get into him, Kareem. It's played forward for Alvarado. That'll be Ben Johnson, so it's a poor touch from Alvarado. And here's Tarkowski, Zuma, Cresswell. Going all the way across the back four there. I'm all over that. I'm loving that. Mady Kamara, already a favourite of mine. Plays it across to Pasalic. Ben Johnson. This is alright. This is not bad. This is nice, patient build-up. Tarkowski breaking forward. Oh, and Loftus-Cheek's in for a third. They're going to check it, but it was a square ball. So I don't... Oh, did it say they were looking for Adeyemi? Yeah, is it the ball down the line? Yeah, it's disallowed. Adeyemi it was, I think. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's probably just about right. It's a shame. Shame for Loftus-Cheek, that. This has been a really good first half, though. Really happy with it. Apart from the fact we've had to make 2 substitutions. That bit I don't like. Here's Alvarado. Johnny Otto. It's played across, but we're going to get to that Mady Kamara. Picking up man of the match already at the moment, I think. Vlahovic. Oh, he's got past his man. Comes back to him. It's a good tackle on Adeyemi, but Vlahovic still going. He's pulled it across for Loftus-Cheek. Oh, and it was an amazing recovery tackle. But a very satisfactory first half, and we're still going to see another highlight. Pasalic to Vlahovic. He has been involved massively. But Mady Kamara is absolutely killing it. And here's Jeremy Boga. And he's gone down. The referee's given it. It was clumsy. It was clumsy from Willy Bolly. And I think this might be upheld. And I have no idea who's going to take it. Kurt Zuma, maybe? Oh, Aaron Cresswell. Okay. Aaron Cresswell scores! Get in! 3-0 before half-time. This one is done and dusted in 45 minutes. Confident penalty from Aaron Cresswell. He has a goal to go with an assist. Are other games going on? They are. Who came up then? So we have Bournemouth, Sheffield United and Fulham. Okay. Which is, to be fair, reasonably realistic. you would definitely expect Bournemouth and Fulham to come up, and Sheffield United could very well come up in the playoffs in real life, of course. I'm absolutely delighted with that. Those stats are really, really nice. I mean, 50-50 on the possession, considering all our highlights have just been us putting about 40 passes together. I'm surprised at that. Very, very happy with everything here. And I think Tarkowski's fully recovered. So I'm not really sure what my final change will be at the moment. I think it's probably going to be Jeremy Boga, because he was lacking a little bit of fitness coming into the game. So we can give Julian Alvarez his debut. But we'll see this highlight go out, and I'll probably bring Alvarez on after about an hour, I think. We'll do it in a few minutes' time. Ben Johnson clips the ball forward. Adeyemi heads it on. Ruben Neves has it, though, in midfield. Pedro Neto. It's a decent counter-attack, but we've got back in numbers. We have regrouped, which is what I think we are set to do. Still coming now for Raul Jimenez. And he's put it just over. They have now brought on Adama Traore. I'm going to take Boga off now for Julian Alvarez, which will happen at the next break in play. Ball comes in, cleared away. They have come out at us a little bit here, haven't they? They seem to have come out their shell a little bit. They've come to play. Alvarado. I mean, we're 3-0 up. We won the first game of last season, didn't we, at home to Brighton? That was 4-0. So I would love to at least match that. I definitely want the clean sheet for Alex Meret on his debut, but we might not get it. Alvarado's in. And Meret with the save. And the fans love Alex Meret as well now. So Alvarez has come on, but we're going to see the corner. Big towering header from Kurt Zouma. Vlahovic gets to that, but he's running in treacle. Madi Kamara supports him well. Vlahovic, we've lost it. They're still playing a really low line, but they seem to have be coming at us a bit more. Conor Cody coming forward. Adama Traore's got a bit of a run on him here. It's a good hit, but Meret, all the way to his right, holds onto it. Well, I'm going to drop... Oh, I was going to drop a little praise, but we'll see what happens here. Here's Semedo. Neves. Back to Bolly. I mean, they're passing it around quite nicely now. I mean, you wouldn't think they were 3-0 down. They're just knocking it around. That's a bit more urgent, and they lost it. And Julian Alvarez plays it in for Madi Kamara. He's got another. Madi Kamara. Kamara. I'm saying everybody's name different ways every time at the minute. Alvarez. Kamara. It might not even be Madi. It might be Mady. I don't know. But Alvarez has an assist. Madi has a second goal on his debut. Alex Meret, as things stand, has a clean sheet. This is beautiful. And we are top as things stand. Brentford have turned it around at Bournemouth. They're 2-1 up now. Ivan Toney has scored there. I mean, they have come out. They didn't have a single shot in the first half. And they've massively upped the possession. They've now had 8 shots with 4 on target. I think we were on... were we on 11 at half time? So we've only had 3 in this second half. They've destroyed us this second half, and yet we're the ones that got the goal, and we've won 4-0. Delighted with the performance, especially that first half. That first half absolutely blew them away, didn't it? And Madi is a new favourite. Where is he? He's just on the substitutes bench, isn't he? So he's come off the bench. He's come off the bench and he's taken man of the match. I like it. I don't know. I don't ever seem to recall earlier versions of FM where the substitutes have an impact as often as they do in this year's game. But we've matched last season's opening day. with a 4-0 win. Ivan Toney did get the brace for Brentford. That is looking nice though. Sitting pretty at the top after one game. It all matters. It all matters. Jared Bowen is out for 3 weeks. Okay. Not ideal. Declan Rice is only a couple of days. Let's have a little chat with Mady Kamara. Put my arm around him. Use a... Oh, yes. Wrong one, but it was praise. I meant to go with goal scoring, not chances created, but it doesn't matter. Right, I was going to show you the managerial movements, wasn't I? I think when the last time we had a look, I think Mikel Arteta had just left Arsenal, hadn't he? So Man City sacked Pep Guardiola due to supporter pressure. And they finished, what, 3rd in the league, I think? Anyway, Diego Simeone's coming for him. Claudio Ranieri retired at the end of the season from Watford, and they brought in Andre Villas-Boas. And Arsenal hired Antonio Conte to replace Mikel Arteta. We covered all the rest, but I mean, you can pause it there and have a look if you want. It is a massive season. We've got the World Cup, of course, coming up. So we've got a really busy August where we've got 7 league games. The season started, I was mentioning this before as well, wasn't I? The season started on the 30th of July, which in real life, I think the EFL starts on the 30th of July, but I'm sure the Premier League actually starts on the 6th of August, or the 5th if there's a Friday night game. So they're not far out, FM to be fair, but they got it a week out, I think. So if we get rid of the friendlies, I don't like having the friendlies when I'm not playing any. So I don't really know. I mean, normally I would go through the whole of August to get out of the transfer window, but I think we're probably going to come back, and we've got a couple of massive games coming up. We've got Man City away, Arsenal away, and I think what I might do is I might come back for the last 2 games in August. So I might come back for Arsenal, for Villa and Arsenal. I think we might do that. We've got the EFL Cup as well, of course, but we finish on the 5th of November, which I think is about right in real life as well. I'm not sure. It might be the weekend after. I can't remember now. And then we come back on Boxing Day, of course, and we've got Liverpool away. Oh my Christ, I hadn't even looked at that. So I think at the moment the plan will be Villa and Arsenal at the end of August, and we may have quite a bit of transfer news to catch up on as well. Thank you for watching this video. What a performance to start the season. Some brilliant debuts from our new signings as well. Alex Merrick with a clean sheet. Plenty of saves in that second half. Mady Kamara with a wonderful brace. An assist from Julian Alvarez. And a very good performance all round. What's not to like? Speaking of, smash that like button. See what I did there? Subscribe, turn on the notifications, and come back and join me for the next episode. And hopefully, it doesn't blur quite as much with these slower highlights. But we'll see. I'll see when I edit it, I guess. Thank you very much for watching.